Hello and welcome to another episode of It Came From the Page. And today I'm going to be doing the one tag I do a month. I've now decided I will only do one tag a month because I'm very bad at keeping up with tags. I was recently tagged in something called The Song Tag by Gareth from Books, Songs, and Other Magic. And I have the worst opinions on music of all time, and I thought this would be very fun and funny to do. Definitely go check out Gareth's channel or anyone else who has done this tag if you are a person who considers yourself a fan of music, because I do not have good opinions on music. There's absolutely zero good opinions I have on music. So now that you're watching, here we go. You've been warned. You've been warned. Prompt number 1. Name a song that always makes you happy. For me, it's Jerry Goldsmith's theme from the original Gremlins movies. Do 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 do. Perfect. It's a perfect movie, a perfect song. 2. Name a song that's a great lift for when you're in a pensive mood. So maybe I took this one a little literally. And this is also going to take a little bit of explanation. When the movie Star Trek V came out, directed by William Shatner, a movie that I love that nobody else likes, like even hardcore Trek fans are like, get out of my face. I cannot believe you love this movie. I love this. Why does God need a starship? Just one of the many classic lines. But when he was doing press for that, William Shatner, the movie opens when they are spending time in Yellowstone Park, and Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. And he's doing press for the movie, and there's this video of him like just out in the wilderness, and he's just like, Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? And somebody remixed this entire like clip, and it's like, Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? To hug the mountain, to envelop that mountain. And it's so good. It's so good. I will link it below. It is by a YouTuber called Fall on Your Sword, and the remix is called Shatner on the Mount, and it's all about why is Captain Kirk climbing a mountain, and it's the greatest dance remix of all time. I non-ironically listen to it a lot, like a lot, like a disturbing amount. I love this song, and of course, it's very pensive, because it wants you to ask the question, why is he climbing the mountain? Number 3, name a song that changed your taste in music. The Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash, and my music opinions were never good after hearing it. Number 4, name a recent song you just discovered and loved. So, as people know, I have been getting a little bit into Warhammer recently. I know, it's disgusting. It's something that's infecting my entire life. Don't worry about it too much. But I was doing a little research, and in the 80s, they released music, or they like allowed their artwork to go along with like rocking roll music of the era. This is all like in the 80s. And one of them was this band, which is like this hair metal band called Saxon. And there was this song called Forever Free that they let one of their like artwork go on. And I love the song. It's like Forever Free. It's amazing. It's so good. It's so hair metal. I loved it so much. I went on the eBays, and I looked and I found somebody selling promotional artwork for when they were going to release this album. And as you can see, it is very dumb. It's very dumb. It's literally an advertisement saying, this is when this is coming out. But of course I bought it because I'm good with money. And unfortunately, the frame broke, so I can't hang it up. So I need to buy a new frame to hang it up. And I emailed the person to ask what the exact measurements are, if they knew anything to like, an easy way or where to get things. They never answered. But for whatever reason, when I ordered that, they did send me a Soviet Russia era Rupel. Yeah, it's a Rupel. I didn't ask for this. I bought this, and now I'm on a list. If I died tomorrow, someone went into my house and would assume I'm a Soviet Russian spy. I don't know what to do with this banknote. Obviously, you can't spend it. Obviously, Russia's been doing some terrible stuff in the news, so Anyways, I have it. I don't know why that person put that in there with my very dumb artwork advertisements, but here we are. This is the world we live in. Yeah, so I like the song. I bought the artwork, and now I'm a Soviet spy. Number 5. Name 3 bands or artists that you love. Okay, so my favorite band of all time is Garfunkel and Oates. No, you didn't hear that wrong. It's like a comedy duo. Absolutely hilarious. So good. They play the ukulele. They have so many funny songs. Absolutely love Garfunkel and Oates. 100% recommend checking them out. Weird Al Yankovic, of course. And of course, whoever did the opening theme to the 80s X-Men cartoon, Pride of the X-Men, which only got 1 episode, never aired again, but has the most banging soundtrack of all time, and was also the basis for the beat 'em up. So, no place to run, no place to hide. The mutant age has now begun. X-Men. Anyways, it's the greatest thing you've ever heard. You should listen to it. 100%. Great. Number 6. What instrument would you like to be able to play? The theremin. Have you ever seen the theremin? It's so cool. It's like, it makes it look like you're like in a sci-fi movie. It's like, whoa, look at my magical theremin abilities. It's the greatest thing ever. The theremin is the greatest instrument of all time, and I wish I could play it. You just look so cool. Look at this lady who I just put a photo of in here. She looks awesome. She looks like she's about to set apart the robot rebellion, but she's got a theremin, so it's all good. Or maybe the theremin was the part of the robot rebellion. Anyways, number 7. Name a fiction book with music at the center of the narrative. So for this, something I just read, I just finished I think probably like a week ago, I finished a book called Fulgrim by Graham McNeil. Again, yes, this is a Warhammer book, but it's all about these dudes who are like, they're like this entire like Marine chapter of these like super buff space dudes who are like all about art, and they're like, and they have all these humans who are like the greatest artists of all time with them. So like they're like people who are like writing poetry, there's people who are writing music, and like music about the exploits, and all these like sculptors and everything like that, painters, and they end up getting like infiltrated by like demonic influence. So everyone, all these artists, all these like space marines, they all start getting like driven to be like basically into Cenobites by the end of this book. And the book ends with this amazing like rock concert, essentially, where like the one who was like this greatest composer of all time has like completely lost it and completely like just given into excess and all this like amazing Cenobitiness, and she like goes and like starts playing this music, and the music like starts like making everyone like start killing each other, and some other people are like getting it on, and then there's like all these people whose like heads start exploding, and like everyone is like, whoa, this is the greatest music I've ever heard. And then demons show up, and they're like, they summon demons. The rock concert was so good, they summon demons, and the demons show up and like and they like kill the composer, but everyone's like rocking out and having like the greatest time. And then one of them like picks up one of the like, they have this like weird instruments. They invent new instruments because they're like weird Cenobites, and like one of them, like one of the space marines goes up and like picks the instrument and starts playing it and starts like doing like sonic weapons and start exploding people. It's the greatest thing. It's amazing. It was so good. I loved it. Yeah, so that was a book that really the crux of showing like they've fully fallen to demonhood was represented by an amazing rock concert. And yeah, that was amazing. Like everyone is just like, what? And like there's people who like try to leave, and like people go like, you can't leave this concert, and they like attack them, and like they take them out. And you're like, damn, this is like the greatest thing I've ever read. Like, oh my goodness, I want to be at this concert. It sounds so much fun. Aside from the murdering, obviously. Anyways, I'm sorry that I did this tag. The last part is to tag people. No, I won't, because if someone else is going to get tagged, I would hope they get tagged by someone who knows something about music and doesn't love to an irrational degree the Pride of the X-Men theme. So, hope you guys are having a good day. And there is a live stream on Saturday, so 6 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. Remember, there is a live stream. So, see you then. Goodbye.